About 10 years ago, I stopped talking to God altogether. Surprisingly enough, it was a Christian that, meaning well, I think, told me that my faith was not valid because I was not a Christian. About 6 years ago, I picked up the Bible and started reading. And I began to understand a lot more things about Christianity and what Christianity is and all of that. Okay? I have not put it down and I have not skipped a single day where I have not read my Bible. I have studied a lot, listened a lot. I mean, hours and hours of careful study. Recently, I have been listening on audiobook to the books of C.S. Lewis, The Chronicles of Narnia. One of those things I bought a long time ago and never got around to reading. Now I'm listening on audiobook. Recently, I listened to the one titled The Boy and His Horse. This young man was kidnapped and he was had escaped the people that had kidnapped him. And through his journeys, he has some moments of terrible sadness, terrible loneliness, where he feels like there's nothing he can do. He's always having a hard time. But in his lowest moment, there is a cat that shows up. He can't see him in the middle of the night, but he can feel his fur, the warmth, all of that. Then one day, as things are getting better, he meets Aslan. And if you know the books of C.S. Lewis, you know that he is a stand in for Jesus in the world of Narnia. And he realizes in that moment that he was never alone. The Aslan was always in the hardest times of his life, he was with him. Okay? That when he felt the loneliest, the most terrible, the saddest, Aslan was with him. Now you might be having a crisis of faith and you might be not talking to God, not talking to Jesus, having terrible things happen to you today and tomorrow and for years. But rest assured that Jesus never leaves you alone in the hardest times. You might not be able to perceive him, you might not be able to see him, but he's there. All right? God bless.